It's a gray afternoon here in Fargo with some low-level clouds, a little fog affecting us here, looking very different than what we may be dealing with over the next 12 hours. Some changes on the way. You can see at the bottom of your screen, scrolling there, the blizzard warning that we have in effect, and that will actually take effect later this afternoon and tonight, and a winter weather advisory in surrounding areas in blue. So again, we're looking at some changing weather here today. This afternoon starting off, though, pretty quietly. We're at 12 degrees in Fargo, 9 in Grand Forks, warmer to the west. We're at 20 degrees in Jamestown and a little cooler to the east where we're in the single digits. The wind there is lighter. We're seeing that wind out of the south behind a cold front, or warm front rather, that's been moving through. And you can see those wind speeds only in the teens, so not too bad. A 16-mile-per-hour speed in Jamestown right now. So again, starting off the afternoon on a quieter note. Now, visibility is down in some spots. Fargo, 2.5 miles, 1.25 miles in Wahpeton. Again, a little bit of fog out there, but up to the north and east, northwestern Minnesota, that's where we've got some snow showers passing through. Here's a look at your visible satellite map with the snow as well. You can see that snow affecting places. Looks like it's moved out of Crookston now, heading into the Fosston area, right along Highway 59 here, along that warm front. Beyond that, we've got some clearing going on. You can see the Cheyenne River there with the snow helping to frame that. And the next round of weather will be with the cold front. So we'll zoom out and show you what the big picture here, what's going on. The center of the low north of us, the warm front's moving through. Behind that, we've got this warmer air mass in place. But it's this blue line right here that we're watching out for. This is that cold front or Arctic front, given the kind of air that's coming with it, that's going to be dropping in. So it's going to affect our northwestern viewing area first tonight and then continuing southward as we progress through the rest of the forecast. So here's a look at your hour-by-hour planner. So mostly cloudy skies here, some areas of a little bit of fog, and heading into the afternoon, still some snow showers closer to the low, so more likely up in the northern valley. And we're watching out for what we're seeing here, these wind arrows. That's indicating some stronger wind gusts. So around 3 o'clock, we're starting to see that happen up in the northwest. That's where the blizzard warning starts a little bit earlier today. And then that just continues to move in along with some light snow showers, also picking up the snow that's on the ground and blowing that around too. So around that drive time heading home this evening, these are areas that are going to be more impacted at that point in time. May still be quiet down in the south and east at that moment. So heading into the late night hours, this wind continues to blast in, especially with that initial front moving through. Around 10 o'clock, Fargo dealing with it, and Grand Forks as well. We're talking whiteout conditions, especially in open areas. This is a ground blizzard situation where we're dealing with mainly just snow that's already on the ground. And that means that open areas, places outside of town, that's where the conditions are going to be the worst. In town, it may not be so bad in some places, especially if you're near buildings and other structures to block that blowing snow. But again, don't let that fool you into thinking things are okay outside of town. It's going to be really tough with those winds gusting into the 30s and even 40s heading into overnight tonight and tomorrow morning. So this is the picture tomorrow morning. The snow's moved on. The wind's still quite strong. We've got temperatures below zero. We're looking at wind chills in these purple numbers here in the 20s to 30s, even close to 40 below zero. So dangerous wind chills, and that blowing snow is still going to be happening at that point in time. So just really dealing with some hazardous weather here in the forecast. Now heading through the rest of the morning, the wind stays strong. So this is going to be an issue through the first half of the day. As we head into the afternoon hours, you can see that the wind does start to ease up a little bit, but it will still be breezy and still be cold with temperatures not climbing above zero tomorrow. And in fact, into tomorrow night, we're looking at some pretty tough numbers late. Teens to 20s below around the 10 o'clock hour, and perhaps even dropping more from there into early Friday morning. So really tough conditions as we start to head into the later part of the day today. We do recover on Saturday, but then Sunday, another system bringing snow and wind with it will move in. So that's another one to watch out for if you're planning ahead to the weekend. But again, tonight, plan for this. If you don't have to travel, best to just stay home.
Good advice. Thank you, Lisa.